Greg Hennis here at East Coast Roofing, Siding, Windows. Jeff, you have some exciting news about some great things that are happening here at East Coast. Share them with us real quick.
Absolutely. So number one, we're excited to say we're expanding. Historically, for the last 40-plus years, we've been proudly serving Atlantic County, Cape May County, Cumberland County. We're now expanding that to almost all of South Jersey, so we're excited about that. Number two, we have some phenomenal financing going on. We have a promotion, 12 months, no payments, no interest on any remodeling project that East Coast can handle for you. And if you act now, you'll be able to take advantage of last year's pricing and not pay for it until next year.
You got to love these things, ladies and gentlemen. We are now expanded to serve most of southern New Jersey. We're going to learn a lot more about East Coast Roofing, Siding, Windows. And remember, if you call,
we'll show up.
All right, Dave, if you call, we'll show up. We know that. And one of the first things that happens is a free consultation. Now, a free consultation, from what I understand, is different than a free estimate. Am I correct about that?
100% it is different than a free estimate.
Tell us why.
So a consultation is, we'll come out to your house and meet with you instead of just writing an estimate from standing in your lawn, looking at your roof for 5 minutes like some other contractors out there do. Consultation is more evaluating the homeowner's concerns, you know, the experiences that they've had since that led up to the phone call to East Coast in the first place. And then we set the expectation for, you know, the remainder of today's visit while we're there. And the next step is we do an inspection. An inspection is, I would say, the most important portion of the appointment itself. It really is a differentiating factor between us and some of the other contractors out there as far as an estimate versus consultation, because it allows us to dig in deep on what the actual root causes of some of the issues the homeowners have are. If it's roof related, we'll go into the attic, do a full inspection within the attic. A lot of times this can uncover some surprise, like rotted plywood, structural damage, rusted nails, and things of that nature. So it's important to do a thorough inspection. But after those inspections are complete, you know, we go over the findings. We review pictures with them, go through, you know, an analysis of what we found on within the inspection itself. And yeah, that's a big portion of it as well.
You know what else is amazing, and I understand this is the case too, you're actually able, with some technology that you have, to actually show people what, you know, entrance doors may look like, patio doors may look like in their household.
100% is, and it's coming along just like all technology, more and more, you know, every day. But right now it's at a point where we can take a picture of a house and actually design different aspects of it to scale, to the exact measurements of the home. And that includes, you know, roofing, shingle, colors, and different textures, siding walls and different textures on the siding, stone and trim, all, you know, all different types of stuff along with the measurements themselves.
Sounds to me that if you're looking for roofing, siding, windows, patio doors, entrance doors, and everything in between, next call you need to make is East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows, because remember, if you call East Coast, what will happen?
We'll show up.
And remember, we are now expanded, and we are serving most of southern New Jersey, so give us a call, because we will show up.
On the radio. I heard about East Coast on the radio, and I desperately needed siding, and I called 3 places, and you guys were the only ones who called back. My initial consultation with Dave Capri was amazing. It literally was like sitting down with family. Top notch, from top to bottom, from beginning to end, perfection.
East Coast Roofing and Siding, protecting what you love and own. East Coast Roofing and Siding, trust us with your family and home.
Here at East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows, not only if you call,
we'll show up,
but when they show up, they're going to show up with some excellent high-quality materials. And Sean, that is where it all began over 40 years ago with your dad, continues today, and that is the high-quality materials, especially with products that we're going to talk about. Let's start off with entrance doors. Talk to us about that, you know, and the different types of availability that customers have.
Absolutely. So our entry doors, we use a company called Provia, which stands for the professional way. These doors are a professional grade door, and it's going to be a one-time investment for them. So it's going to come with a lifetime warranty. But the main thing to remember about these Provia entrance doors is this is a complete system. This entire jamb is coming out. The threshold is coming out. It's going to be a composite threshold, so it's not going to rot. It's got all the features inside of it. The door comes pre-painted. You can get paint on the inside or paint on the outside, or if you like, you can get a wood grain door and get it stained so it looks like wood. We have options in steel and in fiberglass. There's a security plate, a 20-gauge security plate the deadbolt goes through, which locks into the jamb of the door. Wow. So you can't kick this door in. We can even give a homeowner a single keyed entranceway for all the doors in their house, which means if they get 5 storm doors and 5 entrance doors, we can get them all keyed to 1 key.
One more question about the entrance doors. So obviously you think about the entrance doors, you think about what a lot of folks refer to as the front door. But what about other outside entry doors, like, you know, maybe you have an outside entrance from your garage or the back of the house? Is that considered an entry door?
Yes. Yeah, so we have tons of different styles and doors. So a lot of people, they make their grand entranceway with a designer glass. You know, sometimes they have side lights or transoms, which is that window that's above the door that's still attached to it. Those are transoms, the glass on the sides or side lights. So a lot of front main entrance doors will have those features, and we can really get, you know, designing and get all kinds of options for them. But a lot of people in the back doors or side doors, I mean, they also have tons of basic styles as well. You know, so there's doors available for all the ways to get in the house.
Next thing we want to talk about, Sean, is the roofing category. Talk to us about roofing, because obviously when a roof problem occurs, it's usually very unexpected. It kind of creeps up on you, am I right, in a lot of cases?
Yes, yeah. So sometimes this happens where someone doesn't expect a roof issue. I would have to say, and I don't know the exact statistic, but it's got to be close to 30 to 40% of the roofs that we replace every day, they're less than 10 years old. And most of those roofs are still either warranted by a company that's still in business but is refusing to service that roof.
Why?
Because it's not installed correctly.
Is that why from the very beginning you became a master elite contractor, because you knew that with training every member of the staff, from the production manager straight down to all the installers, that you guys would be installing it to manufacturer specifications? Is that why you go to that extra step?
Absolutely. GAF is the world's largest roofing manufacturer. They've been around since 1886. Their world headquarters is right here in New Jersey in Parsippany. So I love going to their world headquarters. They have an amazing state-of-the-art training facility. We had our entire staff there. I mean, all the exterior consultants were there. You met project managers, installers, production people. I mean, for me, it was awesome. But the level of training that we get from GAF is unlike any other manufacturer that's out there.
That allows the roof to be installed to their specifications, which means if you ever have a problem, the manufacturer will stand behind it for the lifetime. That's pretty big, a lifetime warranty.
It's huge. As a master elite contractor, we don't just install a timberline shingle from GAF, but we install their whole system, the underlayments, the ice and water shields, the starter strips, the ventilation system. So when we install this roofing system, GAF, the manufacturer who makes the materials, is going to give that homeowner a 50-year non-prorated warranty, which means from the day it's installed to 50 years down the road, that warranty is not going to lose value. If anything needs to get replaced, whether it's the entire roof or a section, GF's going to spend 100% of the cost to take care of that, labor, material, tear-off, disposal. This is the big thing. Because we're Master Elite, the only thing that we can do differently than other contractors is this Golden Pledge warranty. They're going to cover the workmanship of the contractor for 25 years, which means if one of our guys accidentally makes a mistake in your roof and you get a leak, even though the GF, they just manufacture the shingles, they're so confident that we're not going to make those problems that if you had an issue, they would come back and they would fix it at no cost. On top of that, this Golden Pledge warranty covers wind damage up to 130 miles an hour. Wow. So that's a basically low class 4 hurricane. So anything class 3 hurricane and below, if you ever got damage on your home, a homeowner's not calling their insurance company, it's going to get replaced for free by GAF. So it's unparalleled in what anything else has out there in the marketplace.
Well, I got to tell you, when it comes to warranties, when it comes to high quality materials and non-prorated lifetime warranties, GAF Roofs, they seem to be the way to go, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Why? Because East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows does stand behind those. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, you could find out about the no payments and no interest for 12 months, plus you will pay last year's prices when you act now. But it all starts with a phone call, because here at East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows, if you call,
we will show up.
Hello everyone, I'm Rich Noonan for Best of the Best Television, a program in which we travel all over America in search of our nation's best businesses. And we have found one of them today. Today on Best of the Best, the story of East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows. Way more than just a great contractor. Congratulations to owner Larry Steitler, his son Sean, and the incredible team at East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows on this national honor from Best of the Best, and more importantly, for delivering gold standard customer service and outstanding workmanship with a history dating back to 1979. Incredible. At Best of the Best, we never tell a company owner that we are reviewing that company. We simply begin our research on any company the same way that most customers would these days. We read every word on the company website, everything we can find online about that company, and if we like what we see, we proceed with a full review. We love the story of East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows. This is the quintessential great American family business success story. Larry started this company from nothing. He grew it by doing really great work, word spread, and the business grew. As the name suggests, East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows does a lot of things really well. All kinds of roofing, siding, windows, chimney flashing, skylights, gutters, vinyl siding, and more. In 2018, East Coast was admitted to GAF's prestigious President's Club, which is an honor reserved for fewer than 1% of all roofing contractors in North America. East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows is a GAF Triple Excellence Award winner, which means they've been recognized for outstanding training, installation, and the biggie for us at Best of the Best, consumer protection. East Coast is also a 5-star CertainTeed contractor in siding. Again, the top certification you can get in our view. All of that is great, but at Best of the Best, we care most about our independent research and recent reviews from real customers. Remember, we didn't tell anyone at East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows that we were doing this story. We only did so after doing lots of research on this company. Customers on multiple credible review sites rave about the workmanship, the professionalism of the team, the responsiveness, especially after storms, and most importantly to us, the honesty and integrity displayed by everyone at East Coast every single day. These are very good people. Finally, at Best of the Best, we really value companies that give back. The team at East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows is one of the most community service-minded companies that we've ever profiled at Best of the Best. Listing the charitable organizations the East Coast team has supported over the years would take us a long time because there are so many. But just to name a few: Covenant House of New Jersey, Community Food Bank of New Jersey, and Atlantic City Rescue Mission. One thing they do that we really love is to give away a free roof every year at Christmas time to a person in need in South Jersey, often a veteran or first responder. They also support MANA's Worldwide Nutrition Center in Guatemala. Larry spends a lot of time there helping children get a good start on life. It's awesome. Congratulations to everyone at East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows on this national honor from Best of the Best, and way more importantly, for doing business only one way every single day for so many years. The right way. Congratulations, everyone. You earned it.
All right, Jeff, so we've all heard that saying that the buck stops here. So as president and CEO of East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows, I know your number one job is to make sure the customer experience and the process is A++ from top to bottom, and it all starts with you. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
When you make that call and you begin your journey with East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows and begin the process with a free consultation through the completion, there are 5 different heads of department, I guess, that you really are going to kind of speak with from the consultants through the people that schedule the appointments, you know, through all the different levels. That's amazing that many people actually touch your job.
Absolutely. So just to break,
not to mention the installers.
No, absolutely. So just to break that down a little bit, right? The first contact anybody has with East Coast, you call in or you go to the website, you request a consultation. In that process, you'll speak to one of the consultation advisors. What they'll do is ask you a series of questions to build a customer file to get a little understanding on your home. That enables us to send out the best qualified consultant to assess your project. From there, we schedule a convenient day and time for you and all decision makers, because we do want everybody there. Because in the end, we give you a detailed proposal with an exact price. So we need some decisions made on scope of work, colors, designs, things of that nature. From there, the next step is you will meet a consultant. They show up on time as scheduled. They're going to sit down. They're going to discuss all the concerns and your experiences with your project, do a thorough inspection, discuss the results of that inspection with you. And along with you, we want you involved in the process, design the proper solution. The consultants also have access to all the financing options so they can make it affordable for everybody. At that point, if you decide to get on our schedule, you'll hear from a project coordinator. She will call you, introduce herself, thank you for the business. We call it a welcome call. She will schedule out our detail technician. The detail technician comes out. Basically what he does, he takes all of the exact measurements. He puts a exact material list together. He lays out the job site. He discusses all of the details with you, the homeowner, to make sure everybody's on the same page. Once the material is received, you'll receive another call from the project coordinator. She will schedule your installation. The day before the install, you'll then receive a call from your project manager.
Wow.
Yeah, the project manager will call and introduce themselves, give you their cell phone number, and they control that project from start to finish. They are your point of contact. Any questions you have, any problems that arise, they're your point of contact, and they take you to the end.
We have some other really exciting news, Lou, and that is the fact that East Coast Roofing, Siding, Windows are a Master Elite contractor. Now that sounds pretty special. Is it as special as it sounds?
That is correct. It is very special. So only 3 in 100 roofing companies can actually become Master Elite. It takes a lot of training. We actually go to GAF headquarters. We do a lot of hands-on training. There's tests that we take, and it's not just me that goes. It's actually all of our project managers. Anyone who's going to be on that job needs to be a Master Elite, and they need to be trained to do so.
Is the purpose to actually have the roof installed to the manufacturer's specifications? Is that the real goal here, to allow it to be stood behind with that lifetime warranty?
That is correct. We want to install everything to GAF's specifications. That way we can offer that Golden Pledge warranty, which is one of the best warranties out there right now. It has to be installed a certain way using a certain type of product, and that's what makes it the lifetime warranty.
So Lou, when they call East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows, if you call, what's going to happen?
We'll show up.
East Coast Roofing and Siding, protecting what you love and own. East Coast Roofing and Siding, trust us with your family and home. East Coast Roofing and Siding, we have the quality and service you've come to know. East Coast Roofing and Siding, trust us with your family and home.
Here at East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows, Bill, as sales manager, one of the things that's happened in the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years has been financing has come to the roofing, siding, window, patio door, entrance door industry. And I know today we've talked a lot about the great program that you have right now with no interest, no payments for 12 months. Plus you will pay last year's prices this year. That's a great thing in itself. Talk to us about the financing concept and Do you have to have super great, perfect credit to get it?
Well, one of the great things about financing today is it allows you to take care of major projects in your house, like a roof, siding, or windows, and an affordable payment. We have multiple plans that fits into all homeowners' budgets. We actually have a 12-month zero-interest, zero-payment plan going on right now. But the benefit of it is to not stress people out.
Yeah.
It makes it affordable. We have budget plans for everyone. We get 9 out of 10 people approved.
9 out of 10? Really?
Absolutely. So don't be afraid to worry about, hey, my credit might not be that great. We get most people approved. We have programs to fit into everybody's budget.
So, Kevin, you said something to me that I just love, and I got to ask you about it.
Sure.
You said, Greg, we find a way to make projects affordable to the homeowner. What do you mean by that?
So I mean, sometimes the projects that the industries that we service, like roofing, for example, it could be something that was unexpected to a homeowner. And by making it affordable through our financing options, we have a ton of options available. We have a great relationship with our lender, and basically we're able to help you turn something that was unexpected into something affordable, a negative into a positive experience.
You got to love that. And ladies and gentlemen, over 40 years, over 25,000, now think about that, over 25,000 satisfied families. You can find out for yourself what it's all about, because when you call, if you call East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows, if you call,
we'll show up.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, ask them about a free consultation. Kevin and other members of the consulting staff will come out to visit with you. In addition to that, ask them about their great finance option. In particular, no payments, no interest for 12 months. Plus, if you act right now, you will pay last year's payments. Great teamwork, affordability, you get it all. East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows. Remember, if you call,
we'll show up.
I think maybe the way most people do is like a chorus from the sky, East Coast Roofing and Siding. Right away, hit it off with them. Confidence was built as soon as the first interaction. For me, I had like almost perfect experience in all candor, and I would highly recommend it.
East Coast Roofing and Siding, protecting what you love and own. East Coast Roofing and Siding, trust us with your family and home.
Here at East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows, one of the big categories of things that we help homeowners with day in and day out are windows. And Dave is one of our consultants. Dave, we're going to talk some windows, and we are standing right here next to a particular window. Tell me a little bit about this particular product.
Sure. This is Simonton Reflections 5500 series double hung window. This is one of our curated products, and it's a replacement window. I can show you a couple demonstration about it so you can have an understanding. They have dual cam locks on it, for security. Easily opens up, one-hand operation for the life of the window. That's by the operation system that's involved with it. It also has these night vent latches, which are really nice. These pop out, and then the window can only open till there. So for safety, security, if you want to go to bed, leave the window open at night and then allow a nice breeze to come through, you have that as an added security. Another big positive of these windows is their dual tilt out sashes. So both the bottom and the top sash easily tilt out for cleaning the window.
Wow.
Yeah, very important. So they easily clean, easily close back shut, just like so. They have full weather stripping on them. And just to dive a little bit deeper into the window glass package itself, it is what's called Pro Solar Low E glass. So it has a formula on the window that reflects off from the exterior. So if we're looking at the outside of the window, when the sun rays, UV rays, harmful UV rays are shining, it reflects off properly those UV rays. It prevents radiant heat from entering through the glass into your home during the summertime. it also keeps the heat in during the winter time. So it can save a good amount on energy savings.
Something else we have down here, this is a little bit different, Dave.
So with Simonton, they offer a variety of different styles and colors. And as you can see here, this is actually a wood grain interior. This is not real wood, although it looks like it is, but it still has the added value of being maintenance-free vinyl. But it has the beauty of wood. So they have the upgraded hardware, as you can see here. The upgraded lift handles down here for operation, and everything otherwise of the window itself is the same.
Now, the other thing that I know that was really important to you to discuss with us are the patio doors.
Yeah, so these are our Innovo patio sliders under the Simonton brand, who's again been around for over 65 years. Very well-known brand. And what they offer is this Innovo patio slider door. And again, they have an array of products that they offer within sliders, patio sliders. East Coast has selected this because of its ability to be maintenance-free, the quality of it, and some of those benefits are it has what's called a monorail system, as opposed to normal patio sliders that have a pocket sill. So they have to slide back and forth within the pocket of a sill. This is actually lifted up off of the transition, the threshold here, on a monorail. So it's very easy to operate back and forth, and it forms a watertight seal right in this area here because there's no way for water to go in, up, and over, as well as weather stripping. One thing I'll say about both this door and the window package is they all come with the Pro Solar Low E glass with that Argon and Energy Star rating. Also, we offer an upgrade to the glass package that's called Impact Resistant. It's a hurricane rated glass package in the window itself, and you can see just on this here how much thicker it is. So it's actually
That's very thick.
Yeah, it's 3 panes. The exterior is tempered glass, and then the interior is laminated, which cannot be broken through.
East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows. Remember, if you call Dave, what's going to happen?
We'll show up.
Here at East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows, if you haven't heard the news, there's some exciting news. We have expanded, and now we are serving most of southern New Jersey. And here are one of the people right now that is very big part of the expansion. That is Lou. He is the production manager here at East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows. And first of all, Lou, what exactly is a production manager?
So the production manager obviously takes care of all the production side. It's getting the proper materials, the proper measurements, communicating with the customer on every detail. When the detail guy is coming out, when materials are going to be delivered, and when they're going to be picked up.
By the customer experience you offer here at East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows, you've taken all the guessing out of it, and you kind of really tell them, hey, this is what happened, this is what's going to happen. It just is so much different than what folks may be used to dealing with a company like this.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the second I have to call a company and ask them where they're at with my project, I'm feeling like I'm not that important, so we want to make sure that we do that with every customer, and we do. And it's a great outcome, and people love it.
Sean, for over 40 years, one of the core things about East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows, and now the rest of South Jersey will find out about it, is the fact that you guys like to give back. And there's so many things you've done and continue to do. Let's just talk about the giving back aspect of East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows.
Sure. The giving back aspect starts at the foundation of this company. When my father built this company, he really felt that he had the opportunity to really help a community. And I mean, that goes from the turkey drive that we do every year. We partner with the radio station to give away a ton of turkey. Of course, we're well known for our annual roof giveaway. That's when we bless a first responder, whether that be a firefighter, an EMT, someone in the military, or it was in the military.
I know you've helped some underprivileged with nutrition programs, dental programs, and things like that. So when it really comes to giving back, that is one of the core things here at East Coast.
Absolutely it is.
East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows, remember, they've now expanded to serve most of South Jersey. And one thing has not changed for over 40 years, and that is this. If you call,
we will show up.